안녕하세요. 저는 송원이라고 합니다. 오늘 저희가 한번 어떻게 미국 사람처럼 영어를 할 수 있는지에 대해서 한번 학습 아닌 학습을 해보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 여기에 나와 있는 이분은 Derek이라고 하는 미국 친구예요. Hey, what's up, Derek?
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing?
Good, great.
All right, nice. Why don't you ask me how I'm doing?
Yeah, I don't know, a little bit nervous, I guess.
What are you nervous about? Are you like 15?
There's an inner child in all of us.
Right, so I got some questions for you.
Sure, go ahead.
So when I studied English, I watched a lot of dramas. I mean, TV shows and movies, right?
That's a very good technique.
Right. It's not a technique. I just had to.
Okay.
So what I was wondering about was that like people use a lot of gestures in the movies, right?
Definitely, yeah. In America, gestures are a big thing. Gestures and facial expressions are very popular.
Okay, so, well, I want you to explain what those gestures mean. Can you do that for me?
Okay, which gestures?
Some sort of like...
Because if there's some like gang signs, I might not know what they mean, you know?
Alright.
There are too many.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So, the first thing I want to know is people saying this. What I know about using this is like when I'm not so sure. For example, like you ask me like, "Hey, is she your girlfriend?"
Right.
Not really.
Okay.
That's all I know about this gesture.
Okay, that's a pretty good question. Yeah, this one, it's like so-so. You know, it could mean generally it means like meh. You know. We have the sound. Meh.
What's meh?
Meh. It sounds like a...
Read like a goat?
Yeah, it sounds like a yang, right? It kind of sounds like a sheep or something. Okay. Or like a lamb. But actually, it's a sound to express that you're kind of unsatisfied with something. It's not something is not good. It's not bad. It's okay, but you're not really happy with it. You know, it's kind of 노잼.
Okay.
Something like that.
All right.
Yeah.
So is this right if I ask you a question like, hey, do you like her? Hey, is this expensive? Hey, is she your mother? Sorry about that. Okay, I guess I can use that.
Some people are not sure, you know, you might not be sure.
I guess I could use that properly from now then.
Right.
The second thing I want to know about this gesture is, I think everyone already knows about this, but it's like doing this.
Yeah, okay. Well, this could also mean a few things. It could mean, I don't know. Right? It could mean, I don't know. If someone asks you a question, you just do that.
Yeah.
You're even too lazy to say, I don't know. You just...
Like this?
So, yeah. So it could also mean that you don't care about something. You know, it could mean like, you know, 상관없어요.
Oh, really?
You're like, hey, he's here. Aren't you gonna do something? Right? You know what I mean?
All right.
So it could mean that as well. Because when you're doing that, you know, you're too lazy to even say something.
Right.
Right? So it could be one or the other depending on the situation.
All right. Sounds cool. And the third one that I want to know about is when we, like Korean people, talk about money, do you know how we use the gesture?
I've seen, I think you do this.
This? No, we use this.
This?
It's like okay,
It means
right?
okay for us.
Right? But it means money for us. Hey, do you have some?
Right. So I saw people do that and
Yeah.
I was like, okay, what's okay?
And when I hung out with my Canadian friend, he used this gesture a lot. Like, this means like he's got a lot of money, right?
Right.
Do Americans use that?
Of course. I think in most Western countries, in Europe as well, they will use this. In Latin America, we use this to mean money.
So
in general, money.
I have to move like this, right?
Yeah, this is like, it's kind of the movement when you're counting bills. You
Yeah.
know? Like when you're counting dollar bills,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's where it comes from.
All right.
So it means cash,
Yeah.
money, dough.
So it's not like the internet money like PayPal or like Bitcoin or something. It's only for cash.
Not necessarily, but that's where it's coming from, you know?
Yeah.
Probably means just money in general. It's nowadays, you know.
All right.
So, but yeah, it's very, very common.
Okay.
Very popular.
And one more thing, I think two more things I need to know about.
Okay.
When I watched this movie, I don't remember the title of that movie, but you know, I think they were really like angry,
Uh-huh.
you know. So then they use like like this.
Rolling their eyes. Right.
I don't know if I can do it right.
You guys
but
don't do that?
We
In Korea.
Korean? No.
Oh.
We
Okay.
just you know
Keep quiet. You just.
swear. No, we don't keep quiet. We just like curse. We curse a lot.
Oh wow. Okay. So yeah, but you know, cursing is not appropriate in every situation. You know.
Right.
For example, let's say you're at the office, and your boss is like 꼰대, you know.
꼰대.
꼰대.
Right.
So you're so fed up, and you know he's just this 잔소리 nonstop. Then you look at you can't really say anything. You just look at your colleague, and you're like, yeah.
But you're not really rolling your eyes though. Like it's not.
Yeah, I mean, you're
like
looking upward. Maybe,
Just
you know,
like
I'm not so
this.
skilled with it. No, I am rolling my eyes.
No, you're
Looking-
not.
Yeah, upwards. Come on, man.
Roll them.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. Right? Girls are good at it, you know.
Right. And
But,
guys do that too.
Of course, yeah.
Oh.
In general, it's showing that you're really annoyed by something.
I remember when you were annoyed at school. I mean, when you came back here at home, you're like doing this after you told me about a story like how fed up you were at school.
Yeah.
That you usually do that, right? Yeah, it's like.
This is like I don't understand. Like, what are you talking about? So I was probably telling you about something that someone was saying, something ridiculous. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
What are you talking
use
about?
that too,
I don't
right?
get it. Right.
You
It's
do that
also,
a
but it's
lot.
also common. It's also popular, and it reminds me of once I was chatting with a friend here in Korea,
Yeah.
online, and then. You know, she would use this rolling eyes emoji a lot.
Yeah.
Because they have it on the keyboard. You know, they have this rolling eyes emoji. It's looking upwards. And whenever I would tell her something like, "Yeah, I couldn't have lunch today," and then she's, you know, sending the rolling eyes. I'm like, what is she annoyed about? So later on, I asked her, "Why are you using this? Like, were you upset?" And she's like, "No, I just thought it looks funny." Yeah. So
Alright.
she didn't really know what it's used for. And I explained it to her. I told her it means that you're annoyed. So I thought that you were upset about something I said.
No, we don't really think like that emoji means like we're annoyed. We just use
Right.
it just to make the thing that we text is not so serious about.
Right.
You know, if they just text, it's like too serious. Like
Yeah.
you know, it's not like a joke.
Right.
But if you use an emoji, then you know you understand
It's
this
supposed
as
to
a
look
joke.
funny. It's supposed to look
Exactly.
funny. Yeah. Okay, I get it.
All right, I get it too. Now, the last one, this was really interesting when I saw these some foreigners at the bar, and you know they greet each other like when they're far. I mean, for example, I was drinking beer here, but then like a new guy, a friend of us probably, he comes in, then you know we can't really hug or shake our hands, so they do some like.
Right. Okay.
Like this.
Okay.
What does that
like
mean?
Like that. You'd probably use this with someone you actually don't want to go and greet. You know?
Really?
Yeah, usually, I mean, let's say you're passing by, you know, and you don't really want to stop and say hi. Or you see someone from far and you know, you don't really care enough to go and say hi to them, how's it going? Have a short, small talk with them, you just do that. You acknowledge them. It's kind of acknowledging you're there and I know you, we know each other, so hey.
Oh.
It's like, what's up?
But for me, I used it when I was in that situation. I was just, you know, doing this thing, and then he did that thing too, and then we come close and we shake our hands and we started talking.
Right.
And one more thing I was wondering about is that, like, I've never seen girls doing that.
Yeah, right. Right, yeah. It's kind of a masculine gesture, you know. When a girl does it, it doesn't look feminine, you know. It looks kind of rough. Because, like I said, it's kind of, originally it's sort of to avoid contact, because it usually ends there. When you see someone, you do that, that's it. You don't do that and then go and greet them.
Really?
That's not really common. And usually people do that a lot when they're passing by, you know. They're passing by and just do something like that. Just acknowledge the person, like, hey, what's up? You're busy or you've got something to do. You don't really have the time for small talk. So, you know, for girls, they love to talk. So
We do too.
right, and
Don't be racist.
right, and I think if girls don't want to,
Remember, a lot of girls are watching this video.
but girls are not a race. What are you talking about?
Just kidding.
So, what was I saying?
No.
When I think if a girl sees someone she doesn't want to talk to, she's not gonna greet them, you know.
Oh yeah, you're
So
right.
she
you're
might
right.
just ignore them.
Yeah, we do too. I mean, we do the same thing.
Right.
So
So
would they like wave their hands? No, they just don't say anything. Just pretend that they didn't see them.
for girls,
Yeah.
yeah, I think girls they'll probably just ignore it. If they see someone they don't want to talk to, they would just ignore them, even though they know each other or whatever. Yeah, but for men, you know, we just go like that, and it's enough, you know, just whatever. Apart from that, another reason why girls probably don't do it that much is because it could also be aggressive behavior. Okay, because if you do this and keep staring at someone, that's another example, because like I was telling you, when you do this and you just keep going, that's the end of it. But if I look at you and I start doing that,
Yeah.
and I keep staring at you, it's like I'm trying to pick a fight with you.
Sup?
You know,
sup?
like
sup?
무슨 일이야? Or something like that.
Alright.
you know?
Right.
Like, what's
so,
the matter with you, or whatever. Right?
Yeah, I think like, you know, when you learn a language, like not only language that you're learning, but also like learning everything about like their culture and gestures and like some habits. You know, I think they're really important
Yeah.
to be fluent.
Of course, because you have to understand from people's body language.
Yeah.
Right? You might not know. Someone might be doing that to you, and you're like, yeah, what's up, bro?
I mean, I do that. So yeah, I mean, like I studied, you know, having like food that they eat, like scrambled eggs. I've never had that before I met them. And then I started eating like burgers and pizza. I just changed everything about my thing. I stopped meeting my friends, and you know, as you can see now, we live together.
Yeah.
I mean, as a roommate.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. That's what I was, you know, wondering about. And yeah, let me just explain a little bit of these gestures to Korean people. 자, 이제 언어를 배우실 때 영어뿐만이 아니라 이제 다른 언어를 배우실 때도 어떤 문화나 어떤 음식 뭐 그런 것뿐만 아니라 이런 제스처들을 이거를 자연스럽게 쓸 줄 알게 된다면 정말 그 나라 사람들처럼 말할 수 있게 됩니다. 저 또한 뭐 미국이나 어느 캐나다에서 유학을 하고 한 게 아니라 이렇게 혼자 친구들 만나면서 혼자 공부하면서 배웠기 때문에 이렇게까지 올 수 있었어요. 그래서 여러분들도 이 비디오를 보고 제스처들을 자연스러울 때까지, 이게 중요해요. 자연스럽게 하셔야 돼요. 그래서 그때까지 연습을 하시든지 아니면은 영화나 드라마를 보면서 어떻게 따라해 보시든지, 아니면 이런 친구들을 만났을 때 뭐 예를 들어서 이 친구가 무슨 질문을 했을 때 잘 모르겠을 때 막 이런 거 한번 해보시면 재밌을 겁니다. Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. 자연스럽게.
I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you.